Huron County Community Library, a destination for all
Hey guys,
ages.
Miss Char from Huron County Community Library, and today I'm here to share a bit of a story and a really neat recipe that you can make at home for yourself, and it would be a great recipe to try for Thanksgiving Day, maybe as an appetizer. So this is from Cook Me a Story, which is by Brian Kozlowski, and we have permission from Quarto Publishing Group to read to you today. And I'm going to just show you the ingredients that we're going to use. We're going to use a head of broccoli. We're going to use some cut up green onion. We're going to use Philadelphia cream cheese, which I've cut into cubes. We have some ranch seasoning mix. And we have some bacon bits. It calls for real bacon pieces, but I bought things in town today and this was all I could find, so that we're going to use that. And it also calls for chives, but I have substituted green onions for that instead. Chives are a milder flavor, so if you would like it milder, you can look for chives, find fresh ones. They're usually in the produce section at your grocery store. And then we're going to use mild cheddar cheese and some sour cream. So I think you all know what sour cream looks like. It's the yummy stuff that you put on potatoes. Okay, so we're going to get started with our story, and I think you'll find it's kind of fun. So in a distant kingdom, there lived a hideous beast deep inside a dark castle. He had green skin and an enormous hairy head, but no one knew for sure because no one dared to go near the castle to find out. So here we're going to set those aside. I forgot. And one thing I do want to tell you too, this broccoli was all washed ahead of time. So all I'm doing is just snapping that off and setting it aside. And you'll use that to dip into your dip, okay? And I'm not going to do the whole thing. You can do that at home when you do your own dip. Okay. So one day, a curious pig farmer set out on a journey with a bag full of bacon to see if he could lure the beast with the smell of the delicious meat. Once the farmer arrived at the castle, the monster leapt upon him and growled, "I am the broccoli beast. How dare you enter my house?" The beast locked him in the dungeon then and threw him a measly bowl of soured cream for his supper. The farmer's beautiful and brave daughter, who had creamy white skin, traveled to the castle alone to make a deal with the beast and rescue her father. She promised to stay with the beast forever if he agreed to let her father go free. The beast accepted the offer and soon began to love the farmer's daughter, whom he called Beauty. Every day the beast gave Beauty gifts of yellow gold in order to make her love him in return. But Beauty feared the monster. Thinking that no one could love an ugly beast like himself, he walked outside and fell lifeless upon the green grass, as if he had died of a broken heart. Just then a fairy appeared and knelt beside the beast, saying, "Because you've loved Beauty without strife, you shall have a human life." She sprinkled magic dust upon him. Her magic was powerful. the beast began to spin around and around, and from her wand came flashes of bright light and a warm wind that whirled like a hurricane. All right, so we've just taken it out of the microwave, put it on for a couple of minutes, and microwaves vary as to how long you actually need to leave it on. So however yours works, kind of check it. Between 1 and 2 minutes should be enough. You just need to melt your cheese so that it's nice and gooey and yummy. And then of course, when you get ready to serve it, if you'd like to put your bowl on a platter with some crackers, some different veggies, whatever your family likes. So Beauty watched this magic in amazement and rushed to the beast's side, no longer afraid of the monster. But he was a monster no longer. The fairy had turned him into a handsome prince, and they loved and lived happily together forever. So I hope you will enjoy your dip. I am going to show you the recipe so that you can hopefully make it for yourself. It is 1 head of broccoli, 1 packet of real bacon pieces, 8 ounces of sour cream, 8 ounces of cream cheese cut into small chunks, 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese, 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh chives, or you can substitute those green onions that I did, 2 teaspoons of ranch seasoning mix or ranch dressing, and then follow the directions that we went through while we read the story. So enjoy.